Welcome to Tour de France Bikes. This is the Tour de France 2017 with the Pinarello F10. This is the Team Sky. This isn't Chris Froome's because it doesn't have the Osamagic chain rings. I'm not sure whose bike this is. It could be Luke Rose. And we've got the full Durace, the new 917 series and 9100 series rather. And we have next up we have the Factor 02, the Oxygen. It's coming with the Shimano, not the latest Shimano on there. It's got the latest Mavics on there. It's got an SRM on there. And it is in that pretty little blue. That's Roman French boy Bardet's bike here, pretty slam sort of stem. Next up, we have the Canyon. That looks like the Ultra. It's got the Campag record on there. This Canyon model is what is it? Which one is it again? Here we have the Trekker Mondo. This looks like Contador's bike. We've got an SRM on there, Durace. This is Contador's bike because it's got the old Shimano 9000 direct mount brakes on there. And we have the BMC, the new BMC Team Machine SRM Shimano wheels. This is a very Shimano tour this year, isn't it? Very Shimano tour. Di2 Team Machine looking pretty smooth there. I don't like that stem, so that looks like a bit of a pain in the ass to set up. The Argon Gallium 18. This is of the Astana team. It looks a nice little colour. Interesting little Power 2 Max power meter on there. This is running the old last year's Dura-Ace with this year's Dura-Ace brakes. Interesting setup. Karima's. This is the Lapierre Exalith SL. FDJ always seem to have the latest Dura-Ace on there. They've got some little French deal with a little French connection on there with the latest Dura-Ace carbon tubulars on there. And we have a Scott Foil from Oracle Green Edge. Again, the latest Dura-Ace. Just like Dura-Ace this year, isn't it? It's amazing. Same sort of wheels. I mean, it's sort of like everyone's riding the same bike these days. They're pretty much the same. There's not much real advantage here. It's Continental tubulars. It's the Shimano carbon clinches. Very, very similar setup. Here we have the old style Shimano crank. Not sure why that is. I think that's because the 4 power meters haven't updated yet with the latest Dura-Ace. Maybe we've got the old Dura-Ace and the specialized Venge disc. And this looks like to be Kittle's bike, one of Kittle's many. And this is an Orbea Orca Aero, the new Orbea Orca Aero. I remember the first Orbea Orca came out in 2003. It was quite a hideous looking bike, but they've slimmed it down a fair bit. And the Bianchi Ultra XR with the Pioneer power meter, the latest Dura-Ace again, and carbon Dura-Ace clinches. No, actually, they could be tubulars. They could be tubulars. This looks like a BH from Direct Energy. This looks like the BH. It's not the ultralight. It's the BH G7. It's the G7 Shimano group set with a Power 2 Max power meter. And here we have the Colnago V. It looks like a V2R, I reckon. This is a V2R. Campag on there with an SRM power meter. Interesting colours. Campag rims. This looks like a Merida Reacto latest Dura-Ace running the Fulcrum, which is a Campag company rim. Interesting stuff. Looks like a Merida Reacto Evo. And this is a Cube. What's this doing in the Tour de France? Nice colour there. A Look 785 RS. It looks like Jalabert's. Looks like Jalabert's bike. Quite pretty colours. I like this. The Karima wheels are interesting, but I do like the colourway of this bike. It's quite pretty. SRAM E-Tap. Another Shimano bike. This is Cannondale. This looks like Rigoberto Urán, the Colombian connection, is running the hologram with the SRM. Personally, I'll be running a hologram with the stages, super lightweight. And this is the Mavic neutral bike. It is a Canyon bike with Ultegra on a budget. Mechanical Ultegra, ready for the Tour de France. And this is the Giant TCR. This is actually the lightest bike in the Tour de France, the Giant TCR Advanced SL, the lightest, stiffest bike out there, running the old Shimano crankset on there with the new shifters. Here we have the Ridley Helium SL, and that has got the SRM Campag. Those cranks look pretty interesting. But the Bora Ultras on there. Canyon Aero SRAM, one of the only SRAM bikes this year. How many SRAM bikes have we seen? 2? Wow. SRAM makes some good product though. It's interesting why Shimano's so dominant this year. To mention Data Cervelo S5. Old Dura-Ace Dorado on there. Old shifters on there. Old brakes on there. Everything's old in this bike. That seat post looks pretty weird. We have the, this is for, got a 4i on the latest Durace, okay, so it does work. The latest Specialized Tarmac Borer, and it is Durace again with Specialized branded Rovar wheels. Not a bad looking bike. Quite, I like the direct out brakes on this, I like the tyre clearance. That's the bikes of the 2017 Tour. Give it a thumbs up if you like it. Give it a thumbs down if you want to see the shoes of the Tour de France 2017. And interesting that the lightest bike was the Giant TCR Advanced SL. And that's the lightest, stiffest bike, the best bike you can get for carbon. Oh, man. Jeez.
Sing it, ooh, sing it, oh, sing it, oh, sing it, yaddy, yaddy, yap, sing it, oh, sing it, oh, sing it, oh, sing it, yaddy, yaddy, yap, sing it, oh, sing it, oh, sing it, oh, sing it, yaddy, yaddy, yap, sing it, oh, sing it, oh, sing it, oh, sing it, yaddy, yaddy, yap.
Fair trade, organic,